Good morning. I'm going to go ahead and read what is salvation, and then we'll go into lesson 231. Salvation is a promise made by God. So this is section 2 of the workbook, and this is number 2 of section 2. What is salvation? Excuse me. Sorry, I had to yawn. So in the introduction of section 2, it asks that we practice in the morning, at lunch, I believe at lunch, midday, and at night, and as often as we can in between. So I did record that if you want to listen to that again. Now do we come to him, but with his word upon our lips and our hearts, and wait for him to take the step to us that he has told us through his voice he would not fail to take when we invited him. So now is the need for practice almost done, for in this final section we will come to understand that we need only to call to God and all temptations disappear. We're so close to you, God, that we cannot fail. So you might want to go back and read or listen to the introduction of the Workbook for Students, Part 2. Okay. These special thoughts should be reviewed each day, each one of them to be continued till the next is given you. They should be slowly read and thought about a little while, preceding one of the holy and blessed instants in the day. So from time to time, instructions on a theme of special relevance will intersperse our daily lessons and the periods of wordless, deep experience which should come afterwards. All right, so what is salvation? Salvation is a promise made by God that you would find your way to him at last. It cannot but be kept. It guarantees that time will have an end, and all the thoughts that have been born in time will end as well. God's word is given every mind which thinks that it has separate thoughts, and will replace these thoughts of conflict with the thought of peace. The thought of peace was given to God's Son the instant that his mind thought of war. There was no need for such a thought before, for peace was given without opposite, and merely was. But when the mind is split, there is a need of healing. So the thought that has the power to heal the split became a part of every fragment of the mind that still was one, but failed to recognize its oneness. Now it did not know itself and thought its own identity was lost. Salvation is undoing in the sense that it does nothing, failing to support the world of dreams and malice. Thus it lets illusions go. That's all peace does. By not supporting them, it merely lets them quietly go down to dust. And what they hid is now revealed, an altar to the holy name of God, whereon his word is written, with the gifts of your forgiveness laid before it, and the memory of God not far behind. Let us come daily to this holy place and spend a while together. Here we share our final dream. It is a dream in which there is no sorrow. Sorry. Trash man, it was really loud. Let us come daily to this holy place and spend a little while together. Here we shall share our final dream. It is a dream in which there is no sorrow, for it holds a hint of all the glory given us by God. The grass is pushing through the soil, the trees are budding now, and birds have come to live within their branches. Earth is being born again in a new perspective. Night has gone, and we have come together in the light. From here we give salvation to the world, for it is here salvation was received. The song of our rejoicing is the call to all the world that freedom is returned. That time is almost over, and God's Son has but an instant more to wait until his Father is remembered. Dreams are done. Eternity has shined away the world, and only heaven now exists at all. So salvation is a promise made by God that you would find your way to him at last. It cannot but be kept. It guarantees that time will have an end, and all the thoughts that have been born in time will end as well. God's word is given every mind in which thinks that it has separate thoughts, and will replace these thoughts of conflict with the thought of peace. What is salvation? Part 2 of section 2 of the workbook. All right, I love you. Have a great day. This is not a lesson. This is just what is salvation, and we'll be moving on to section 231. Thank you.